Welcome to today's video, where I'll be diving into the complex and rapidly evolving situation on the US-Mexico border, where Chinese companies are nearshoring their manufacturing. This industrial park, often referred to as an industrial Chinatown, is preparing for potential tariffs from President Trump as he starts his second term. Imagine this: rows of warehouse-sized manufacturing units, logos and signs in red and gold, and the aroma of Peking duck wafting from the on-site canteen. But instead of Beijing or Shanghai, this scene is set just a few hours' drive from the Texas border, in northern Mexico. Street signs in both Chinese and Spanish, flags of China and Mexico flying side by side, and the rapid transformation of farmland into bustling factories. This is the reality for many industrial parks around Monterrey, fueled by Chinese companies moving production to Mexico for tariff-free access to the US under the USMCA trade deal. President Trump, however, is threatening new tariffs on Mexican goods, potentially shaking up this booming region. Matt Harrison, president of Cougar Home North America, fears the worst. Simply put, a 25% tariff on Mexico puts me out of business, he says. With Trump's return to office imminent, companies are anxiously waiting to see what changes will come. But not everyone is so pessimistic. Cesar Santos, a local developer, continues to see potential despite the looming tariffs. Even with a 25% tariff, many companies believe it's still better than manufacturing in China, he told CNN. Santos has transformed his family's ranch into an industrial hub, partnering with Chinese shareholders since 2013. This region benefits from its proximity to the US, and the logistical advantages are significant. The industrial park now hosts 40 Chinese companies, producing everything from electronics to furniture to car parts, all destined for the US market. The cultural exchange is profound. Chinese and Mexican workers are forging new relationships, navigating cultural differences, and sharing hopes that economic pragmatism will prevail over political tensions. Zhang Jiangshu, an engineer, has settled into life in Mexico, bridging the gap between Chinese companies and their local communities. But the threat of tariffs is very real, and the impacts are already being felt. Construction projects are on hold, and companies like Cougar Home are exploring alternatives like Vietnam. Absorbing 25% is not going to happen for any company, Harrison explains. At the end of the day, it's the American consumer who pays. Mexico finds itself in a delicate position, caught between the economic might of the US and China. As one professor put it, it's like a Mexican telenovela, a love triangle where Mexico is stuck in the middle. Despite these challenges, there's still optimism. Developers are ready to adapt, and the spirit of collaboration between Chinese and Mexican workers remains strong. As Santos puts it, if the US market becomes too challenging, we'll look to Latin America and beyond. Stay tuned as we continue to follow this developing story and its impact on global trade. Thanks for watching.